And breaking news coming in, well, Amit Shah unveiling Sonar Bangla Sankalp Patra. The BJP is promising a lot of sobs for backwards women, 33% job quota for women. A key poll flank is farmers, fishermen, refugees are the top focus here. Citizenship Amendment Act to be implemented in the first cabinet meeting is what Amit Shah has just spoken about. Paulami Saha getting us the important story from Kolkata today, and Paulami will just be with us in a bit from now. But in a series of promises made by the Bharatiya Janata Party today of extending support to fishermen also, not just that, he's spoken about the universal healthcare scheme, the Ayushman Bharat scheme. Remember, West Bengal is one of the states that has not endorsed this particular scheme. He's also spoken about promoting Bengali language. This is what Amit Shah in fact was talking about in the poll manifesto release that has just happened a while ago for Bengal, saying that they want to in fact create Sonar Bangla. There is more news coming in. Let's go straight to that. And we have the first reaction from TMC MP Derek Obrien, who's taunting Amit Shah over BJP's manifesto release. Derek Obrien has tweeted, a resident of Gujarat with a resident of Madhya Pradesh by his right side releases a manifesto and then makes a full speech in Hindi to create a Sonar Bangla. So referring to Kailash Vijayvargiya there, who's a resident of Madhya Pradesh, and also Amit Shah, resident of Gujarat, saying that this is what they're promising to the people of Bengal in Hindi, which obviously isn't even the language of the state. Going across straight to Paulami Saha, who has Babul Supriyo with her.
Of course said, don't worry about the funds, I know how to fix that. But will the BJP be able to keep as many promises as have been made?
Well, as he said, while announcing the 22,000 crore fund for a particular project, he said that I'm not getting into breaking down the amount, but 22,000 sounds a little, why 22,000, not 25 or 20? That's because every detail has been worked out. And I genuinely feel what he said in the beginning is what he actually meant. And that is exactly what we are here to do, not speak in the air, but to have the basics. He joked, but sometimes, we have to understand that a joke is a very serious thing. So what he said, that we have done our calculations to ensure that, this money is going to be spent and can be spent in a planned manner, which we did not see earlier. So that's exactly what is there in the manifesto, and everything is well defined. As you see, it is very well defined. So I'm sure in West Bengal is going to see the true change that we are.
Many promises being made for women, 33% government jobs for women, free transport for women as well. Are women the constituents that you're targeting?
Well, one should not look at that in that manner. We should not look at it like that, because Nari Shashактikaran is something that our Honorable Prime Minister always had in her, in his prioritized list. So the way Bengal, the way women from Bengal needs the boost to walk in the right direction with the financial support that they require, I think the manifesto speaks about that. And we should not look at it as something, as a vote bank or, tactic to get votes from the women. It should not be looked on like that. The skepticism comes from the fact that, as he said very correctly, that previously many such manifestos were announced, but people lost faith in the government and what they wished to do. And that's the reason they never went through it, or they never believed it. And that's why he said this is not a manifesto per se, this is a Sankalp Patra. This is what the BJP is promising that they, and I think given by what we have announced even in 2019 manifesto and what we actually delivered, there are 100 reasons to believe why this is something that has been done seriously and will be worked upon seriously.
But will you be able to give one job to every family member in Bengal?
Well, I assure you that the very route through which syndicate and cut money is going to leave Bengal, along with Didi, TMC and the entire Bhaipo syndicate, it is the same route through which investment is going to enter. It's the same route. It's one and the same route from where, that leaves, syndicate and cut money leaves, the gundas leave, and the investment comes in. That's what it is.
Thank you so much for speaking with us. So that is, of course, Babul Supriyo assuring the people of Bengal, the voter of Bengal, that the BJP means business, as has been enunciated in their Sankalp Patra. With camera person Sajid Alam, Paulami Saha in Kolkata for India Today.
The polemic with that report from Kolkata. We have details of that and much more as always up on our website. That's indiatoday.in. We'll continue to keep a close eye on that story. It's time for a quick break here. On the other side, elections on my plate.